So we've been working a lot with automating coding agents inside of Sandbox containers as of recently, and we found that it was actually quite simple to get agents running locally with existing TypeScript SDKs, but the second you want to deploy your agent in a sandbox and control it from your backend, it got really, really annoying. And we found that what we really want to do is just a basic HTTP API to control our agents remotely. So that's what we built with the Sandbox Agent SDK. The Sandbox Agent SDK is a single API to control any coding agent over HTTP or with our TypeScript SDK. It has a bunch of great features in it, which I'll run through real quick, and then I'll give a quick demo. So most importantly, it's really easy to install on any Sandbox provider or Linux machine. We have a bunch of guides coming out for EDB, for Daytona, for Vercel, and a bunch of other providers coming soon. It's a simple TypeScript and HTTP API. You can call it with curl, you can call it with fetch, or you can use our full TypeScript SDK. We're also releasing a Python SDK soon. It has all the session management that you would expect. So you can run multiple sessions in parallel, post messages, stream responses for token, and tool call streaming. We also have human in the loop and permissions and questions. So unlike a lot of other agents, you actually have to do a lot of interruptions between each message to ask the user if it's allowed to do something like that. And a lot of SDKs don't even provide this right now. And we also provide a universal session schema that makes it really easy to build front ends for these. We found that every single SDK had a lot of different sharp edges about how it handled streaming and tool calls, and we provide a unified session schema that covers all of the features of all the different agents to make your front ends really simple to build. And we also auto-install your agents for you, so you don't have to worry about a bunch of random curl commands and updating them in the background. And this part I really like is that we give you a visual inspector for your sessions. So as you're building out your GUI, you can kind of see what other things are going on behind the hood, if your GUI is not matching your inspectors and stuff like that. All right, let me jump into a quick demo here. So this is our code for running Sandbox Agent on side of Daytona. So we create a sandbox right here, and then we install the Sandbox Agent SDK here, and then we just start the server. That's all you need. Then we take the Daytona URL and we can go visit that and connect to it over HTTP. So now I can run the example and it'll create our container and you'll see it installing the agent and the required things. And now we have our URL in our session. So I can say hello world and you'll see Claude Code streaming token for token responses, which even the native Claude Code CLI can't do, but you can do with our SDK. And if you want to visit the inspector, every single server has the inspector built into it. So you can visit this URL and you can create a new session or see our existing session right here. These events in the right sidebar are the events that you'll get when you're building your UI. So you'll see that you can get item.started, item.delta, and item.completed, and you'll have a fully working UI once you implement all of those. We have it live on GitHub. We have a lot of documentation on it, and we're active in our Discord. We are chronically online. So please check it out. Give us feedback. We have a lot more agents coming soon, a lot more platforms, and a lot more cool features for Sandboxes.